Hi, Taff. Hi, Hope. Okay, and Shanda is going to call in, and so I'm waiting on that. We're going to talk about Angie Barlow. Then we're going to talk about the happy day. How are you guys? Can you hear me okay? Okay, good. Good. So, isn't it exciting, guys? Yes, it is. I mean, oh, I can't explain the feeling that went through me. We're going to talk later about that. We're going to wait on Shanda. Let me message her because she. Make sure she didn't fall asleep. She got off work early. Well, there's Chris and Nico. Hey, guys. It says, why does it say unmute? Hey, Lake. How are you? Yes, it's been 6 years for Angie Barlow. I feel horrible because I'm doing good, Lake. I'm doing good. Just busy. I feel bad because Shanda messaged me. I didn't see her message until like I don't know how many days later, and so she wanted to do this like sooner, and I mean I felt really bad. So how have you guys been doing? Hey PJ, how are you? It's gotten kind of crazy though today, hasn't it? Like I got all these people wanting to join my Carroll County group from like everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna wait to talk about Delphi till after um, Shanda comes up to talk about Angie Barlow. But while we're waiting on Shanda, um, I have not yet had time to watch Mel's live from last night, but I know it's going to be good because Mel just has it like that, right? Hi, Grandma Sherry. Um, you know me, I'm sure I was in bed when she did that. Um, that is a sad case. That's sad. That poor man that found baby Cairo. Thank God he did, though, right? But so our I've been kind of following baby Quentin. It's became a full-on circus. Like it really did, like probably the first week or so. I knew it would. There's all those protesters down there. And I told PJ about you and Justice Angel about looking at Haley coming. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chris. It's really sad, isn't it? Lighting the way home. It's really sad. It's very, very sad. Thing is, I don't know that we really know. What's, I know she's the prime suspect. I don't know. I kind of think the boyfriend needs looked into too, that just took off like he did. I don't know. I know Ellie knows what they're doing. But the protesting that's going on, I think there's a right way to protest, and I don't think they're doing it the right way. That's just my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I am wondering if she fell asleep. And I did not. Hey Dee, how are you? Wait a couple more minutes and see if she. I could call her, I guess, on here. I'm going to mute for a minute, guys, okay? I'll be right back. Well, I'm not getting an answer from Shanda. Uh, um, I think you're right, lighting the way, or PJ. Sorry. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think that they're doing a good job, though. I think they are. Uh, because I don't think they want to make any mistakes. And then, um, so, well, I do know that I looked to see if there were any updates at all on Angie Barlow, and there was not. And I know Shanda wanted to come up here and talk about. Hi, Jingles. How are you? It is. It is. Mm. Oh, guys, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's just talk and see if she pops up, and then we'll just backtrack or whatever. So, okay, today was a wonderful day. Okay, and you all know, you know how I feel about Delphi, how close to home this is to me. So when I found out about this, I can't explain how I felt. I can't. I mean, okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. I was doing my shares, and then I was looking, I was sharing some news things. And this is the weirdest part, okay? Because my notifications on Facebook do not work. They're whacked. They say 1 day ago, 2 days ago. What, So if I want to find something, I have to go like to Fox 59 or here or there or whatever. And even though my little bell, will have notifications. Well, it was weird. I clicked on that bell and it says Becky Patty added a photo. So I clicked on it because I like a lot of her other photos that she shares. And I read it wrong, guys. I read it wrong. I thought it said, let today be the day. And I'm like, what? She's sharing 2 different ones today? And then I started reading the comments. Hi, Tanya. And then I saw where, Tara says he's in custody. Somebody says, really? Tara says, yes, he is. And, and I mean, family's confirming this. And then I look back up at the photo and it says, today is the day. I mean, I'm like, oh my. And I just fall back on my couch and I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. And then I'm running through the house and everything. I mean, I got a TV right in my living room, but I'm run through the house. I run in my mom's room and I'm like, I can't even, I mean, I'm just so beside myself. I can't even, work the remote right to get the TV on because I'm thinking there's got to be some breaking news. And I get it on there to my local station and Price is Right is on. And my mom is just so calm. She goes, no, probably won't be on until noon. I'm like, how can you be so calm? And she's like, I'm just telling you the news is, and I'm just, and oh my. I mean, and and then my phone, hi PA, how are you? And then my phone, like, I had to get to an appointment and, and the phone blew up all day. Like just a little bit ago, I think it stopped. Hey, Layla. But I am very shocked. I have to say I'm shocked that I mean, one thing I have to say is that my husband teases me. He's like, you got stocks and bonds in CVS. You own that place. because I get my meds from there, every month, and he jokes with me, and I'm like, I go there. I know them. They know me. I don't recall seeing this guy there. I really don't. I don't know where he worked in there. I don't ever recall seeing him back there. I don't know. I don't. He looks familiar, but I don't recall seeing him there. But I mean, I guess. Ohio gal, hey. Yes. Yep. And the families. Apologize time. But I mean, I don't know how long you worked there either, Layla. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't dug in yet. I haven't had time, and you know, I feel one thing I want to say is I feel super super sorry for his family. I really do. I was telling my husband that you know, such a small community, and I feel super sorry for them because you know. David Clark, where have you been? I've been wondering about you. Tanya, there's been an arrest in the Delphi case. Yeah. I do, Layla, but I go through, I mean, I've gone in many times. And now my husband says he does. He remembers him. So I don't know. I'm just glad. I'm just glad. I'm so happy for the families. I am. I hope all this stops now. So let's see. Yes, it's amazing, Tanya. It's amazing. Oh, she did. I thought she said she just got off work. Oh, got off work, but then she's got to drive. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, she's calling me. I feel horrible. I thought she meant she was home. Hey, girl. Are you home?
Yes, I just got home.
I feel horrible. I thought when you said earlier you just got off work, I thought you were.
No, it takes me an hour and 44 minutes to get home from work.
Oh my goodness. I am so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine. I was stuck in Indianapolis traffic.
Well, that is totally understandable, and I feel like an idiot. Okay, well, Shanda's here, guys, so we're going to backtrack to Angie Barlow, and then we'll go back.
I'm sorry, guys.
Nope, don't be sorry. I'm sorry because I misunderstood. I was just typing to you saying, I'm sorry. Okay, let me get you situated to the mic.
All right.
All right, guys. Everybody's welcome, Shanda, even though she can't see you. We're going to talk about Angie Barlow. Then we'll go back to where we were.
Hey, guys. So sorry that you guys are getting all confused and going back and forth.
Okay, Jingles. All right, Shanda, the floor is yours.
Okay, just give me a minute, guys. I just got home, so this week, some of you may or may not know, this week is the week that Angie went missing. She went and did the private party this week because she needed money, and it was in 2016. She went to go do the private party, and that was the last time that she was seen alive. And it took them 8 months to find her, which still that bothers me. I don't know why it took that long to find her, but just keep her family in your thoughts and prayers this week. I'm sure it's been a rough week for them. I am not going to give up on this case. And if there's people out there that think I should give up or that think I'm going to give up, no. I am not giving up. She deserves justice just like everybody else does.
Right. We should not ever give up. We should not ever give up. I don't know if you know then, Shanda, since you just got home, there was an arrest in the Delphi case.
Oh, there was?
Yeah. So, never give up.
That's interesting. I wonder if it's the right one to be in charge with it.
Well,
is what scares me.
Well, I can say the name because it's been on the news.
Okay.
It was Richard Allen. He is right from Delphi.
Oh, wow.
He worked at CVS.
Oh, my.
This is my opinion and my opinion only. I don't believe he's going to be the only one involved.
I'm afraid he might be the one that's going to be what I call the fall guy.
Well,
but that's good. I mean, I hope they got the right one.
Well, I think
they got enough evidence to convict him because it's a one shot.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have double jeopardy.
Right.
I mean, I hope it's a slam dunk case because it has to be slam dunk. Even with circumstantial evidence, it has to be slam dunk. If not, then nobody can, it can't be tried again.
Well, I think, like I said, my opinion only, I think they're more.
Oh, I think there's more than one, too. I mean, what if it was videotaped and it was shared amongst other people?
Yeah, because I don't know, what they found. They had to have some good evidence to make the arrest. I know that because.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I believe wholeheartedly they have something. Wow.
I don't know what I want to say. I don't want to. I think they've been on the right path here lately. So, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any good deals being made.
No.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
So, and there'll be a press conference on Monday. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I didn't mean to slip off because we're going to talk about this after, Angie. I just wanted to tell you, never give up because there's always hope.
No, that's fine. I didn't know. I mean, with me working and stuff, and I'm not going to divulge where I work at. I have to be careful.
Right.
With true crime stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of know where I work at, and there's a select few people that know where I actually work. And it's just because of the people that I'm around on a daily basis.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm getting at without me going into
Exactly. Yes, I do.
full detail.
Right.
I just have to watch what I do because I love my job. I value my job.
Yeah.
But that is very interesting.
Yeah.
And that's not a name, and that's not a name that was never brought up as a POI.
Right.
Go figure.
Yep.
Go figure. Because I even made mention that what if, oh boy, I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but people in their blinders.
I know it, right?
People in their blinders. They were so focused and looking straight ahead, they weren't looking to the right and they were not looking to the left.
I know.
They were honed in on one person only, many people, and it was different people, and they wouldn't have an open mind to it being possibly somebody else.
Are you kidding me? They still are.
Oh, jeez.
They still are.
What?
You know what? You know what? Incog. She is such a sweetheart. I love her to pieces. Do you know what she said? I don't know how long ago. Last year, the year before, she said, when there's an arrest, people will still say they got the wrong person.
Yep.
Was she so ever 100% right?
Yep.
Yes. They can't even, just be happy for the families.
I always stayed open-minded. I was always open-minded. There was somebody I had questions about on whether or not this person existed because of how the person's name came about. Because people don't believe in that type of stuff. Some don't. But I never threw the name out there.
Yeah, that's true, Hope. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't.
What are people going to do now? My question is, what about after Delphi? What happens now? Do these creators just give up and shut their channels down because Delphi was solved and not care about other cases?
I'm speechless. I am, because I don't know. I don't know if they'll move on to another case, or I don't know if they'll sit there
there's nothing wrong with moving on to another case. The case got solved.
I don't know if they will, or if they'll sit back and, argue and say that there was a cover up. There's a cover up. It was Ron Logan, or it was a cover up. It was the,
They'll probably sit back and argue. And to be honest with you, and I know there's probably people in the chat, and there's people that bounce around from one chat to another, and I don't care if you go back and start blowing other chats up. Well, this person said this, but I am really aggravated with the true crime community on YouTube. I honestly am, because they were constantly pointing fingers at family.
I know.
Constantly. And they were, throwing a lot of people under the bus. And it ended up being all about them and all about their channel. It was no longer about getting justice for Abby and Libby. It was about their agenda.
True.
And it upsets me. Because you shouldn't go into something with an agenda. Not push your agenda. The agenda is getting justice for Abby and Libby. Not what you think justice should look like. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the rant. It just burned me up.
No, you're fine.
I mean, and I noticed you just sit back and be quiet. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you have a lot of stuff doing.
Oh, I used to not though. I used to not, and then I've had a few rants since I came back, but it doesn't do any good. It doesn't.
No. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the true crime people, they can do some good for cases. They honestly can. If they stop with their agendas.
I came back after about 10 months, and it was like I didn't know anybody anymore. There were so many new channels. I didn't, and I still don't know all of them. And uh, I watch a lot of channels. I don't comment. I don't go in the chat. I just watch.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good ones. There are some good ones.
Oh yeah, there is.
I've been watching a couple lately. They're good. They're smart. They're good. I may not agree with every single thing they say, but you don't do that with anybody, really. I mean, gosh, how boring would this world be?
And with certain things, you just need to agree to disagree.
Right.
I mean, not go after people's families and everything else. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous.
They don't attack the families. They're very much for the families. They're.
I mean, even right down to creators going after each other.
Right.
I mean, it's just sad the way they just throw words around.
I'm not going to name this certain creator, but okay, I don't care. I'm just going to say it. Everybody knows how much I care about Ron Logan. So this creator's been on Ron Logan. I don't say anything. I just, I laugh. Really, I laugh. He did it by himself, though.
No.
Today, though, well, they made an arrest on this person. Well, okay, well, now all of a sudden, well, what, though? Now, wait, he did it by himself. Now, how'd you change your theory that quick? Oh, because...
Yeah.
I mean, it's just silliness. It is. I mean, I just got to say this. I'm going to get this out. I don't care who don't like it, who gets mad, I don't care. I'm going to say it. I know everybody thinks the FBI is so, so wonderful, and they just, can't make a mistake.
They can. They're
I'm
human.
Sorry. Yes, that's right. If you don't think there's people corrupt in FBI, then you better think again. They messed this case up. They messed it up. They were going the wrong freaking direction. Carroll County and ISP. Carroll County and ISP, mainly Carroll County, caught crap for how long? Including me, accused them of all kinds of things, taking too long, crappy police work, cover up, this, that, and the other. And why? Well, we know why. And I know people don't like the murder sheet. And that's fine. Certain people don't. Okay, that's fine. I didn't like them either. I did not like them when they put that stuff out about Ron Logan, because what happened? Everybody went crazy over Ron Logan. But that had to come out in order for the other stuff to come out, because it sure is darn convenient that they gave Keegan Klein an alibi
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Vegas the day of the murders. No, he the heck wasn't.
No, he wasn't. That's why I think there's more than one. There's multiple people.
And then they conveniently, something happened to the footage at Marathon gas
Mm-hmm.
station. No,
But
they were on to something early
did
on.
something really happen to the footage?
Yeah, right. You know where I'm going. They were. What did Carter say at 2019? We were on to something early on. Yeah, they were. They were. Not FBI. They were. Mm-hmm.
But police are not going to show their full poker hand.
So now you've heard my rant. I had to get it out. I've been holding it in for so flipping long. I don't care. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care. I really freaking don't care. Because that's for real.
It's like playing a game of chess.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, I know one reason why Ron alibied himself for. Ron told me all kinds of things, everything, all kinds of things that I will never, certain things I'll never tell a soul, not even my best freaking friend for, oh my gosh, I'm 50, gonna be 53. So like, I don't know, just most of my freaking life. I won't even tell her.
I'm surprised he opened up to somebody.
But I'll tell you what, he did not kill those girls. Now he, this was organized, this was planned.
Do I think he could have had a little bit more insight on what happened? Maybe.
He had, okay.
You know what I mean? Just because you have more insight and know something doesn't mean you're the person that did it.
They said on the search warrant, they needed a search warrant for all his devices. Well, you guess what his devices was? A freaking flip phone. Okay, so
that's it?
How did
he didn't have a computer or anything like that?
No. And how did he so how was he supposed to know the girls were going to be out there that day, huh? And do people think he just walks around out there because he don't. And especially in February. And let's just say for a moment that he did, or he was, and he saw the girls up there. Why would he get mad? Now I can see him saying, hey girls, I don't think you ought to be up there. That's dangerous. Because he was terrified of heights. I mean, scared to death. He wouldn't even get on his own damn roof. Excuse me.
So
but he wouldn't
have gone out on the bridge.
Right. But he wouldn't get angry with the girls and say, get all mad and then find a way around, walk all the way across and kill the girls because they were on the freaking bridge. But he didn't freaking walk around down there all the time. He didn't go down there.
I think a lot of it is all about deflection. Look over here, look over here. Don't pay attention to what's going on over there. Look over here.
And everybody thinks he walked up and down them hills so well. Well, did you personally walk with him? Now, I know, I heard True Crime Steve say he got winded. And I've heard some other people say that too. He sure did. He couldn't hardly freaking breathe.
And no, I didn't walk. When I went, I didn't walk the hills because, one, I was afraid. Because I didn't know property lines.
Oh, I gotta get this out too. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I don't know why people don't just pull it up on my case. It's real simple. He did not go to jail for drinking and driving. He went to jail for driving while suspended. Well, actually, for being a habitual offender, but it was for driving while suspended.
Why was his license suspended in the first place?
Because he because he did drink and drive in the past, and because he drove without a license in the
Oh,
past.
so it finally caught up with him.
Yes, it did. Anyway, I think I'm done ranting. Am I missing
What?
comments?
That's just interesting.
Thank you, Georgina. Well, I don't mind the murder sheet myself either. I can't help it other people don't like them. I mean, that's their opinion. This is my opinion.
Now, the only problem I had with them, okay, is feeding out information that could hurt the case going to trial. That was the only thing I was afraid of. Putting out too much information and not get a conviction.
I did. I saw both sides of that. I really did. I saw both sides of it. Um,
That's it. That was the only thing I was afraid of, because I wouldn't want somebody to be found not guilty on a technicality.
I did. I did see both sides of that. I really did. I really did. I mean, I agree on. I mean, I see both sides of it.
They won't be able to hold that trial in Carroll County. There's no way.
Oh no, yeah, no. I knew.
It'll have to be moved. It will have to be.
Oh yeah, it will. I mean, I don't know. I mean, for heaven's sake, I gosh, this has gone so far national. I mean, it's like wow, Indiana, but I mean, they'll have to hold it in Indiana.
It would surprise me if they held it there.
Well, I knew they wouldn't be able to hold him in the Carroll County Jail. I knew that. So
No.
it was no surprise today when they said they moved him to, I don't know where he's at. I have a guess, but I have a pretty good guess, but I don't know for a fact. Oh gosh. I just know. I think murder sheet. I think
He
they
won't be safe in a regular prison either.
no, and if whoever else gets, that's involved gets a sweet deal, they're not going to be safe out on the streets. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
But I don't know. I don't know.
I like how Mr. I don't want to mention his name inserted himself into the case from the get-go. Mr. Greeno.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
That's a little bit suspicious to me too.
Well, I know there's people that still think he's involved. I I can't say 100 that he's not, or that the only thing that I've ever found suspicious was, why do you lie so much about where he was? I mean, he's told so many different lies.
Oh no.
If you were just high and don't know where you were, then why don't you just say that? For crying out loud, Garrett Kurtz did.
Yeah. I don't remember where I was at.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know where I was, but today, if you went and asked somebody else that doesn't, they may not remember where they were. But back then, I mean, of course, I know where I was. I mean, I only lived 5 to 7 minutes away from where it happened. I mean, I was right there in my house with my mom and my son, and I mean, golly, it hit me like a ton of bricks. But I mean, I don't know, he made up some lies, a few different. So, I mean, that's the only thing, I thought. I mean, it's suspicious. Why? I don't know. And I mean, let's see. Well, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I was going to say something else, but I just won't.
I wonder what everybody else is saying about the arrest for Delphi.
Huh?
It's probably one big mess, but I'm sure they're still pushing, oh, it's this, it's them.
Yeah. I'm just so thrilled for the families. They've waited all this time. I can't even, I mean, oh my goodness.
And I'm sure they're probably afraid to get their hopes up, too. Even if somebody's been arrested, I'm sure they're probably afraid as well.
Greeno's cellmate. He lies all the time still. I've seen you around. I've seen that.
Greeno's cellmate cracks me up.
I know it. I've seen him around too. He's okay. He could be in here.
Yeah. You know what would be? I hope it's not him posing as that.
He can't, can he? No. Surely not. Now, is he? No, well, no. That guy's not even in the Carroll County Jail. I don't know. I'm just so thrilled for the families. Layla says
it'll be interesting if there ends up being more people arrested, or if it's just that one. I think it would be awfully hard to kill two people by yourself.
Yeah, I always said.
I wouldn't think. I suppose. It happens.
Yeah,
but
you
normally, if you kill more than one person, you shoot the people.
He could have, it's possible, but I don't know why. I just always thought.
It makes me wonder if he even looks like the sketches remotely. Like if you put the two sketches together, if he even looks like him.
Yeah, see, I don't think. I don't know. I don't think. And I don't know.
I would like to know what evidence they have that they were able to arrest him for it.
There's stuff out there, but I don't know if that it's true, and I'm gonna wait for Ellie on Monday.
Yeah.
But Layla says, I admit I don't care for Murder Sheet. I agree with Shanda. My worry was messing up an arrest and conviction. James. Hi, everyone. There is no bond in Indiana for murder. What does anyone make of the bond? That's not... I don't know. Well, I don't...
There was a bond set for him?
Well, is it... I saw somewhere it was $20 million or something. I don't know if that's what's true. What's the bond, James? I haven't had a chance to look or dig or anything. I don't know if that's true that there is no bond in Indiana. That's not true because I know I got really mad at another case. As a matter of fact, it was the Kirks and the why can't I think of her name? Ashley. They had bonds.
Yeah.
20 million. Yeah. Yeah, there is bond in Indiana, but the thing is, they're usually very, very high.
They usually set them so high that they can't bond out.
Yeah. Or they do set a no bond. A lot of times there's a no bond or it's extremely high. Yeah, it was Garrett Kurtz and Ashley Garth. Their bonds. Well, Garrett's was high, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Ashley's was not. But was she not charged with murder yet? My memory is so bad. Where's Mel? She's working probably. Yeah, so I think that's pretty high. I think that'll hold him. Not
too many people has $20 million just sitting around. Now, if he gets the bond reduced, that's a whole nother thing. Because he can ask for a bond reduction.
I doubt he'll get one.
So was he arrested today?
Yes. Hi, IVI. Yes, today. I think, was it, he was booked in at noon, did it say?
Oh,
No.
wow.
No, couldn't have been at noon because the news broke at noon. I can't remember now, darn it. But it was today, yes.
That's interesting.
Taffy and Nico said they think he looks like the sketches. No, IVI. I mean, okay. I can't say I haven't. I probably have, but I don't recall. It. Now, let me tell you, he looks very familiar to me. So I probably have, but I can't recall it. And you know how people give you that cop vibe, or they look like a cop?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he looks like to me. Or I get that vibe. So I don't know.
And you said he worked at CBS?
Yes. Hi, Todd. Today is the day. I've been following the story for 5 years, and I am happy. Amen. Yes. Nico says he looks like the older sketch in his opinion. Hope agrees. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I've been so busy today. I haven't really been able to sit there and compare. I just feel really sorry for his family, though. I do. I mean, you know. Hi, Angel Bear.
Yeah.
Just got home.
I mean, whether people want to go there or not, when somebody does something so heinous like that, it's rough on their family too.
It is. It is.
I mean, you don't want to go there and put yourself in their shoes. But like with Angie's case, one of the persons of interest, they have kids. Not sure how old they are, but they've got kids. So, I mean, you feel bad for the kids.
Well, yeah, and you know, I'm going to say this family probably did not know. And
yeah, there's times that families don't know that a person's done that.
I mean, nobody else did, I'll tell you. And it's not their fault. It is not their fault.
Mm-mm.
And they have to live in this town. The kids, I don't know how old the kids are, but you know,
that would just make me sick.
And you know, I see people. I don't know. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say anymore. I just feel so sorry for the family. I do, because they're becoming victims now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they become a victim as well, because they're now a victim of a crime that their family member did.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Becky Patty would not stand for it. She'll stand right up for him. And probably too. Carrie probably too. It's not their fault.
No.
Okay. I gotta say something. I just have to say something. I try to be really respectful and everything, but Todd, I'm not trying to be rude to you, but Greeno has done. I mean, I said my piece about him on this channel a long time ago, but he has done this community so very, 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 very wrong. Okay. Really, really wrong. So many creators wrong. He's got a lot of victims, including the families of this case. Um, he's lied about this case. Um, he's in jail right now, and he's got stalking charges on him right now. So, okay.
Did somebody say something in the comments about Greeno?
He said, free Anthony Greeno. He'd been following this case since day one. And he has, but he's lied so much about this case. And he's taken advantage of people, victims, their money. He's, go to Cold Truth Podcast, and there's all the truth about him.
Can I address that, please?
What do you mean, Todd? How they caught him, though? Are you talking about Greeno? Or the guy in this for the arrest, the Delphi case? Yeah, you can say something, Shanna. Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
He's done started me on a rant.
That's why I said trigger warning.
Yeah. Todd, respectfully, when it comes to Greeno, he is not a nice man. He is a liar. He is a snake. He has abused women. He has done stuff to his own family. He has lied. He has scammed money out of people. There was victims' families that got taken by him. Believe me, I understand what type of person he is.
Yes, Todd.
I was blinded by him. I was blinded by him at one time.
We all were.
I thought he was out to help people. And he could very well, with all the stuff that he has done and he continues to do, he could harm cases that are trying to get justice and trying to get the state police to take their case. There was 2 cases that were turned over to the Indiana State Police with Indiana's new law that they have. Brittany Bell is one of them, and Tanner Barton. Those 2 families went to Indianapolis and turned in binders full of things pertaining to their cases. And Anthony was a part of that. A state senator came and spoke at the March for Justice in Lafayette. And Anthony Greeno has created a cloud, a dark cloud over those cases because of the stuff he has done and he continues to do. He continues to do stuff from jail. He has done awful things to his exes. He has left a trail of horrible things in his path. He literally cut someone's leg. And not to mention what all he put Crime Geek through. And people continue to follow him and condone what he does. Now, I'm sorry, that is totally wrong. How in the world can you sit there and back him and condone the things he has done? Domestic violence is just wrong. And everything that I'm saying is facts. And it's backed up by what Mel said on her channel. Okay. It's all there. I went and sat in the courtroom at his hearing. And in that courtroom, he literally turned around and called me and another person bitches. With such evilness in his eyes. And if you condone that, I'm sorry, sir, but that's just wrong. That's wrong for anybody to condone what he done. Anybody in the chats or other creators, if you continue condone his behavior, you're almost just as bad as he is.
Let this guy troll.
I'm sorry, it really ticks me off that you can sit there and back somebody that has a line of victims behind him.
This guy is just a troll. He's just, because then he goes, I'm happy for Gray also. Well, guess what? We ain't going to trash Gray over here. And then he goes on to say, yes, but still give benefit for Anthony Greeno. He's just a troll trying to get some, because then he goes, damn Anthony Greeno. And earlier he said, he's an evil. You're just trolling. That's okay. I'm not going to freaking go crazy over
no, that's fine. You can have your opinion, just like I have mine. But I base my opinion on facts. The best thing you could probably do for Anthony Greeno is pray for him.
Yep.
That's the best thing you can do is just pray for him. And quit giving him money. Oh, people.
I can't believe.
Sorry.
I can't believe he would still have internet. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, who knows? I mean, heck, you get all these privileges. I mean, I know they do. They get tablets in prison now and stuff. So who knows?
Yeah, they've got, like, tablets in jail they can use. Because it's called, like, Chirp or something like that. They can get on and talk to people. I just hope he doesn't get out of jail. Because he's wanting his sentence. He wants to get out early. And he was supposed to have a hearing on November the 10th.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I cannot see it. I can't see it. Not with the stalking charges on him. Surely not.
I would hope not. Because he's going to be, I mean, when he gets out, he's going to be out with a vengeance. And that's towards the people that stood up against him.
Well, you're going to have to find a place to stay.
Well, guess who's, I mean, I'm sure I'll probably find one. It's not that hard.
He's going to have to find some money. Oh, I tell you what. Well, you know what? What's he going to do? What's he going to talk about?
I'm sure he'll probably talk about all the hate he has for people that stood up against him. He still has stuff on Twitter.
But what's he, I mean, Delphi is soon to be solved. And that was all he had. That was all he had.
Yeah, pretty much. And other cases that he tried to...
Right, James, right.
...do stuff with.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just time for people to stop feeling sorry for Greeno.
Yep, it is. Because I'll tell you what. I did. I thought he changed. I'm telling you what, that man is a con man. I mean, he can slide that tongue around, make you believe. Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I called him a snake.
Hope's right. This doesn't feel real. Carroll County.
Where at in the state would they move the trail to? Would they move it to Indianapolis?
I would think. Maybe.
I mean, how far? I mean, I'm just saying because they can't keep. There's no way they can keep it in Carroll County.
Hey, Share Bear. Is it ISP? Chris, are you sure? I don't know. It might be now, but it was Carroll County for a long time. I would say, oh, okay. Let me think. It would be probably Indy, Fort Wayne, or Terre Haute. I would think it would be a big, you know.
Yeah.
Those are just my guesses. I'm not sure.
And he will, and I guarantee you, the person will be guarded by police. He'll have like a bulletproof vest. He'll be guarded.
Yeah.
Because people will be out to do away with him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure he'll probably be on suicide watch too.
Yeah.
Wherever he got moved to.
I believe he's one of them, Cher. I do. One. But
still, even
does that shock the community? Still, does that shock the community though?
Yeah.
Does it? There's got to be something in this that shocks the community, guys. In my opinion. Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy. I'm happy for the families, but there's got to be something in this that shocks the community. I mean, I mean, we don't know that much about him yet, except that he worked at CBS. But how long did he work at CBS?
Yeah.
Did he do something before that?
What if he was a part of the Anthony Shots account and that's how they found it?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking that. I really am. I do. I am.
I mean, what if he is part of the CSAM and
Hi, Bree. I mean, I think you know, I mean, in my opinion, that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but there's got to be something in this that's going to shock the community. I don't think just because he's a member of the community is going to shock the community. Tobe said, I just listened to the clip the other day and I played it over and over and over, and he said this will the community will be shocked when those are arrested.
Those.
Yep.
So it's more than one.
Yeah.
Those is more than one.
And if you read between the lines,
I'm telling you, it's part of that CSAM ring.
At the 2019 presser and just all along the way, more than one. Layla's agreeing with you.
You know what would be scary? Is if more than one person was like named and it said it would shock the community.
Well, Angel Bears.
I know one person that would shock me because I'd been around that person. That would scare the living daylights, and I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, Angel Bear just said something, and it, you know, and this is what our news. She said, Ange, our news here said arrested for his role. Well, our news said connection to the Delphi murders.
So see?
Yep.
Those in connection. So it's got to be more than one, and they're connecting the dots with the CSAM ring.
I think so. And I
Because I hate to say it, and I hate to say this, but I'm afraid that there were pictures shared amongst the group of people
yeah,
of the crime scene, or pictures of one of the girls that were shared amongst them.
I don't know, Todd. I
Because that would be easy for a teenage girl to do. Come on, put yourself in there. Put yourself in a teenage mind.
I've always thought this is bigger than I don't know.
Because the way people word things, and especially adults, they can be like, "Come on, just one picture. It's not going to hurt anything. Nobody will even know it.
Yeah.
Send me a picture, please."
Yeah. So let me see if I can find something real quick. I just want to.
And I'm not saying they did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, how easy is it for somebody to manipulate somebody to do that?
No, I'll do this another time because I just want to get to the exact what I'm looking for. Because in in the 2019 presser, Carter says it in such a way. He says something about the person on the something about the one on the bridge is the person with the girls. The person in the sketch is the one responsible for the murders. He says it in such a way where he's talking about two different people.
Well, yeah. Because I'm thinking one person got him down to another person.
Yeah, I've always said that. I've always said the bridge guy
One person
just lured him.
Like herded him like a herd of cattle.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get him inside a barn. I'll use that as an analogy. And he got him down to somebody else. And that other person is the one that killed him.
Right.
But what I don't get, how could something not eat you alive? If you did something so heinous, how could that not eat you alive? It would eat me alive.
Especially if it was your first time.
Yeah.
But if you've...
I mean, you would dream about it. Seriously, you would think that it would haunt your dreams.
I've kind of thought that way too, Layla. Uh, yeah. If you've done it before, more, then it probably wouldn't. I mean, that's just... But I don't think... I don't know. We don't know what part this guy played, right? We don't know because it just says in connections with the Delphi murder. That's how it says in the news. So we don't know what part he played. Hopefully we'll know Monday. I mean, I don't know how much they'll give us because
they're probably gonna talk in riddles again, they've done in the past.
Well, I'm gonna guess they're still investigating, so they're not gonna give us a whole lot.
No. That wouldn't be very smart if they did.
Who's saying that, Angel Bear? They are saying he used an alias name, Craighead Ross Renfro. $300K. Where's that coming from, Todd?
300,000 for what?
What's Crawl Ross, Angel Bear? I don't know what to... And I can't believe they're making us wait until Monday. Oh yeah, I'm not in that group. I'm not in. I know, Cher. I'm like Monday, but they're probably letting the family process this, giving them time to like. Oh goodness! I mean, can you imagine how they
Yeah.
must be feeling?
Jeez.
Overwhelmed, but over. Well, Mike Patty said I watched the 5 o'clock news on Fox 59, and he said it's a bittersweet day. Oh, the reward money.
I would be afraid of counting your chickens before they're hatched.
I don't know, Todd, because we don't know how they. We don't know if it was by a tip or not. Um, okay, thanks, Bree. Oh, Bree, my bestie. I thought you were another Bree. Oh, you guys don't understand my mind lately. I mean, I'm telling you what.
Oh no.
I've been so busy, and I mean, like, mm, golly. I'm sorry, bestie.
So, do you think the creators will come out and apologize and say that they're sorry for naming family members and staying on that witch hunt? Will they openly apologize for saying that?
It's not just creators. There's thousands and thousands of subs that went along with this.
Yeah. Are they going to say that they're sorry? They owe the families an apology.
I think there are some.
A sincere apology.
I think there's some people on Facebook, okay, Facebook, because a lot of people on YouTube don't use their real names. These creators, they're hiding behind fake names. They're hiding, they don't even have the nerve to come out and say who they are, even though I know who they are. This one person she freaking come out and said, I've only been on YouTube for 9 months. Who are you fooling, lady? I know your voice like I know my back of my hand. But
well, people know who I am because I went by my name for a while on YouTube and switched.
but there's some people on Facebook that do use a real name, and they may feel ashamed of themselves and have guilt and apologize. I don't know.
And they don't have to do an open apology. They don't have to say I'm sorry for everybody else. They can do it behind the scenes and go directly to the family. And it can be between them and the family because that's all it needs to be done is between them and the family.
I mean, some people do get to feeling guilty, and I mean, I don't know. I can only speak for, but I mean, I'm telling you what. I mean, I'm not trying to justify my actions or anything, but I mean, some of the things these people accuse the families of, I never. But I'm just speaking for my own self. I did. I made a public apology. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think some of these subs, they'll just change their names and move on. And these creators, like I said, I don't know, like this true crime design and Julia.
Oh my goodness.
Nope. I think they'll say they got it wrong. And this other guy over there, he'll say they got it wrong. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I hope people will. Well, he's not talking. He's not on the family, so he defends the families. So he don't. You know. I don't know. I don't know. I just. You know. I just can't. God forbid it ever happened to them. Is all I can say.
Oh, geez.
God forbid. And then and then, you know.
I mean, I pray nothing like that ever happens to me. I mean, the reason why I got into missing and murdered is because of my daughter going missing when she was still in diapers. I mean, mind you, she was found, but it was not a very fun feeling going through the process of being questioned by the police. I mean, giving the police my information and stuff, I was afraid. To be honest with you, I thought I was going to end up in jail, and I thought I was going to end up having to call my family to come get her. That's how scared I was. Even though I knew I didn't do anything, per se, it was a scary feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and to have to remember what she had on, it's not a fun process. And I just got a little snippet of it.
Right.
And I pray I don't have to go through what Angie's family has gone through, what Abby and Libby's families have gone through.
Whoops. Hold on a minute. Something up for James.
I mean, I hope they'll be able to grieve, because their grieving process has been put on hold. You can't fully grieve knowing you're looking for justice. That was probably put back to the side. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To fully grieve. It was probably put on the back burner because they were like, oh no, we've got to get justice. We have to seek justice. And that's what they were in justice mode.
Okay, Shanda, real quick. James, no, James, never ever will. Now, I just Googled that, and it said in 2019, it said they're usually, when charged with murder, they're usually held without bond. But I don't know. We don't know if that's what they're charged with.
So are they not charging him with murder?
Well, we don't know. Did it say? I think it just says that. I don't know. It just says there was an arrest charged in the connection in the Delphi murder. So we don't know for sure if that's what they're charged with, do we? So anyway,
so they could have. I mean, they could possibly arrested the person in connection, but not been the actual person that committed the crime.
Yeah, we don't know yet. But thank you, James, for coming and chatting. Have a good evening. So, yeah, I just wanted to look that up real quick and see. I mean, that's what it came up. It says, but 3 days ago, it says Indiana man out on bond for attempted murder. So, I don't know.
I think Indiana pretty much does what the state of Indiana wants to do. Unfortunately, when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Just like with the Amaya Robertson case.
Right.
I mean, both those people are being held with bond.
And they can hold someone for 72 hours without being charged. Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they are. They better not do that.
I hope they don't do. Oh my gosh! Could you imagine if they did that?
Yeah, I don't think so.
They hold him for.
We're gonna stay positive.
Yeah.
We're not going there.
But I'm just saying, that's just. I mean, excuse my French. That would just be shitty.
It would be.
I mean, make that big deal about it. Arrest in Delphi case.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I wouldn't think so either, because I wouldn't have think that they would have arrested somebody just to turn them loose.
No, they had to have. I mean, I've seen some things. I'm not going to talk about it because, like I said, it hasn't came from LE, so I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
And especially the last time I saw something from that source, it surely was very wrong.
Oh boy.
So that anyway, well, this has been a nice lax live. This is what we do here.
Yeah. And I'm sorry for going on my rant earlier.
Hey, it's fine.
Yeah.
Rants are good sometimes.
It just touches a nerve when somebody
They're so untold.
tries to defend Greeno.
Yeah. Though, I mean, he's such a con man. He's such a con man, and he's fooled so many freaking people. So,
Yep.
What is Todd still in here? I am going to link Mel's page for him to go and watch it.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, he's still here.
Because it's all facts. The reason I can say it's all facts is because...
Well, because she is a very, very good...
And I went to the actual courthouse and got the facts. Me and another person got it. We went into the clerk's office and picked it up and paid for it.
Todd, that is for you. And let's see. Why aren't they showing up? Oh my golly, where'd her videos go?
I hope she didn't have to take him down. I wouldn't have thought she would have had to take him down for some reason, would you?
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go to this. I am not seeing them. Why can't I see them? Wait, maybe they're in playlists?
They could be.
All right, now.
I wonder why they're no longer there.
Okay, there they are. Okay.
Did you find them?
The Unpleasant Truth, Anthony Greeno. So Todd, go to her playlists, and it's under the Unpleasant Truth, Anthony Greeno. You'll see all the truth, all the facts. Very detailed. Mel is an awesome, awesome researcher. And I mean, she is like, wow. Like, I mean, I don't even want to go up against her. I don't even want to get on panel with her. I mean, I'm just being honest. I told Nico that today. Because she's so freaking good.
Yeah, they are. I mean, and they are facts.
Thank you, Layla.
It's not stuff that's made up.
Good night, Layla. Yeah, we probably should get off here. It's been an hour and a half, and
oh well. He'll go get his money from good old Google where he works at. That cracks me up still.
Yeah. You didn't say that much about Angie. Did you just want everybody to say prayers for her family? Yeah.
And just keep sharing her case. I mean,
yeah.
Just keep her name out there because she deserves justice. I mean,
I follow her page.
The persons of interest are living in Arizona and just living the high life.
Yeah. Well,
They literally buried her in a 5-foot grave.
Well, like I said, don't give up hope. We can't. We never can give up. There's
Well, I don't plan on it. I plan on getting back in full swing with it. It's just I was taking a mental health sabbatical.
yeah.
My mental health got the best of me, and I'm being totally honest.
Okay, Todd, you make sure and watch it.
Did he say he was going to watch it?
Mm-hmm. So, okay. All right. Oh, Bree said.
Huh?
Bree said, Ange, I told you from the get-go that AG wasn't to be trusted. Just a weird feeling about him from the start. Yes, you did, bestie. So.
That is so true.
Okay.
But we live and learn.
Yep, we do.
The key word is learn. And there's other people that still need to learn.
Yeah.
And I just hope they learn before it's too late.
Right.
And if he gets out of jail, do not go pick him up. Do not bring him into your home.
Right.
You won't do it.
Yeah.
Do not do it.
Because he won't leave.
Nope. He won't leave. And once he gets in there and settles in, he'll start his stuff that he does to women.
Okay, guys. Well,
thank you for having me on, and I'm so sorry for running late. Traffic was just horrible.
That's fine.
And I'm really sorry to make people sit and wait. And
it's not your fault because I thought you were already home. So, anyways,
I know it's hard for people to go jumping back and forth from one story to another one. It just doesn't make it easy.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Well, you have a good night, Shanda.
You too. And I hope I hear some good news when I get home from work from the press conference, because I won't be able to see it because I'm having to work. But hopefully.
Yes.
And if there's more people that needs to go down, then I hope they get those people.
Right. So, you have a good weekend.
You too.
All right. Much love.
Much love. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Okay, guys. Let's shut it down. Thank you all for being here, listening to rants. You guys all have a good weekend, okay? I might see you around, but I just usually watch. So, okay. Love y'all. Bye-bye.